Good morning. It is Wednesday and it's been a few weeks since I've been out in the garden. So let's take a look. So things are looking pretty good over here with the rosemary. I'm going to be cutting it a bit probably this week. Same with the thyme, it's really grown. The chives I'm going to be cutting. It rained, so everything has been saturated, which is nice, but the mint looks like it's suffering. So I'm going to probably cut it all down, add some more soil, and then, yeah, we'll see it grow back. The sage looks good. I need to thin it out a bit. The strawberries. My husband cleaned these the other day and moved them back into an area where they would get some partial shade. I think the Arizona sun is just really harsh for them. Potatoes. We're still waiting on the potatoes. So over here we do have the cocktail tree, which we did take all of the apricots off of, but as you can see there are plums in there, and I don't quite think they're quite ready, but I think pretty soon we'll be taking all of those off. The peaches, we took all the peaches off the peach tree. We've already frozen them, given some away, eaten a lot of them. So that's what's happening there. Our raspberry plant, well, it doesn't look like it's doing much, but that's all right. It had some stuff on it, and we've picked it and ate it. So over here we have our blackberry plant. Look at that. Look at all those berries on there. I'm going to be out here later. After this, I will get the basket and take a few off. Look at that. We have a lot of fruit on this one this year, which is really nice. Really, really nice. The watermelon has some flowers. I'm not really seeing any watermelons anywhere, so we're going to have to be patient on that. We do have a melon here, though, which is nice. You hear my dog in the back. We have the tomato plants that are voluntary, that are doing quite well. Okay. Over here, I'm trying to not step on this other voluntary watermelon plant, but we do have some little pumpkins down in here. So they're not ready for me to take them out yet, but I just wanted to show you that they're there. The fig tree is looking nice. Look at that. That's turning some nice golden color. That is almost ready. Oh, I'm excited. Alrighty, so over here, the jelly bean tomatoes never grew, but it's all right. It is what it is. So over here we have tomato plants. I have 2 rows here of tomato plants. There is some flowering going on. Last week my husband came out and he did get the bottom branches off of these plants so that they were not touching the ground and so that they could grow. My flowers, they just need to be trimmed. The dead stuff just needs to be trimmed off and it'll be all right. I do not know what those cucumber plants are doing. I don't know what they're doing. So, over here is a hot mess. The pepper plants are getting taller, and so are those cucumber plants over there. And there's a lot of squash everywhere. Different types of squash everywhere. Look at that. And there's just a lot of stuff everywhere. And this one looks like it's trying to take over my artichoke plant. I'm going to have to send it in a different direction, I think. And there we go, look at that. And what I also am thinking is I'm going to probably pull some out. There's that artichoke plant. Let's see if I can come through here. And let's take a look. Oh, look at that. So some of this just needs to come out because it's taking over. What I do not want to do is take out this beautiful vine here because that's pumpkin and I love pumpkin. And we do not want to take out the zucchini squash plants. But I do want to trim them down. It seemed like when it rained that everything just, look how tall that is. I don't know if you guys can really tell how tall it is, but it is tall. I would say it comes up to my hip. Very tall. So I'm going to have to trim it down and just gonna see what happens from there. It rained so much that 2 days ago that the ground is so saturated still. This zucchini, or this, I don't know if it's a zucchini, this squash plant is taking over my cucumbers. The way that it's growing, it looks like a zucchini plant. So we'll just have to wait and see. Sorry, you guys are looking at the wall. There we go. Let's go on this side. I'm sinking in the ground. Okay. I don't see anything over here. But yeah, that's what's going to be happening this morning. I'm going to send some things out from this. All right, we moved the cucumber plants over here, and boy, they look so pale. I did get some, look at that, they're flowering, but I'm not getting any cucumbers yet. So we did move it over here because it seemed like the bees are really active over here. Honestly, it seems like there's just got to be something missing in the soil. Maybe some acidity. I did go and I got some coffee grounds. If you don't know this, a lot of the Starbucks will package up their used coffee grounds into a bag. Just don't use too much, or it's going to kill your plants. But it's really great just to put a little on top of the soil, and as you water, it'll soak down in and it will help fertilize your soil, and it'll change the pH balance in it. So anyhow, that's kind of what's happening. I know it was a quick look, but I'm going to be getting busy in the garden, and then once I decide what I'm doing, maybe I'll video it or record it or whatever. But if not, then I will come back out here when I'm done, and I'll show you what I completed. So I hope you're having a great day, and hopefully this garden will continue to come together. I wanted to avoid the chaos, and it looks like I did not avoid the chaos. Next year, if there's any voluntary plants, they are going to be pulled out very early, instead of just letting them grow and see what they are. We're going to pull them out. Anyways, have a great day, and I will see you on the next video.